Hello everyone, welcome back to Oblivion. Last time we were a bit buggy and had to use the console to get in here.
You're in good company.
The reason this is because I have Battlehorn Castle loading before Frostcrag Spire.
We have no emperor.
Shut up, I'm trying to have a conversation with my viewers. We're also this wall.
I suppose we should all...
Shut up, I make sense. But yeah, if you have Battlehorn Castle loading before Frostcrag Spire, the thing they had to deal with happens. Bit of a nuisance, I know, but yeah. Also, I made some potions off screen, so if my skills look a little different, my inventory looks a little different, don't worry about it. This is Arlen Way. She sells the resources, she sells spells, and she recharges magic items.
Always keep your magic. What can I interest you in?
Her spells, though, are very powerful. Like, they are really powerful, generally. The problem is... well... they're also really expensive. What are your rumors?
The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad place to stay if you're visiting the city. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
These are what you use to activate the boxes. She's a novice merchant, though, so I think I might be able to get it up to 70% off. I'm going to try that. First, I'm going to go for the alchemy lab, because that contains the only, and I mean the only effective alchemy buff in the game of 10 points. The only one. This is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration. This is, in fact, the only one. Next, the vault. That is something I want in it. However, that's all I can afford. So,
bye.
Let's go take a look at that, because there is something in the alchemy area.
The Divine Crusader.
Well done. Actually, what do you sell?
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
You're very polite. Do you sell slightly lower quality spells?
Here. What can I interest
you in? Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Can't use that. Can't use that. Can't use that.
I can't make that deal.
Alright. This might be a good alteration training, actually. Minor life detection wouldn't hurt either. I mean, it's 45 gold pieces. That's not very much. I can do that. Starlight isn't bad either. It might be good when I don't want to use a torch. Alright. A bit of gold spent.
You in some of my
this guy also carries the ebony gauntlets, the hands of the Atronach. All the three major Atronach types, 20% magic, 20% resistance to their element. It's always ebony, so it's a pretty good buy if you have the coin, but most of the time you will not have the coin. Also, something I actually had forgotten to do. I need to dump my junk with you. First, sell you the locked room, because I no longer need it.
Usually pay.
Sell you 7 flawed pearls, a flawed topaz, 2 gold nuggets, and 2 silver nuggets.
Thank you. Come again.
Your face, by the way, the side of his face looks really weird. Now, something to note, you can't reorder mods without reorder your DLC without a mod or reinstalling the game. If I reinstall the game, well, that runs into the issue that I lose all my saves and have to go back. And that was enough of a pain for Morrowind that I don't really feel like doing it again. Sorry, guys, I'm not that psychotic. But, this is the but. If I do it with a mod, there's a chance that everything gets corrupted anyway. I don't really want to do that just for saving a little bit of time with the console. Is fixed by the unofficial Oblivion patch according to the wiki, but take that with a grain of salt, because the thing that made me have to completely reinstall Oblivion last time I tried to mod things was, well, that. So, maybe I screwed up somewhere. Maybe I didn't, and it's bad. Do what you want, but I would not really recommend it. It's easy enough to just get around with the console. With far better stability. Let's go down to the vault. That's the living area. The vault's on this side, yes? Vault! Farmhouse stones are great because they're like Woken stones, full restores. Now, the vault has a lot of things. Most important of which, in my opinion, is here. There's a bunch of wines. Cheap wine, various vintages that have better effects. But there should be one that I'm very interested in. Where are you? Hello, boy. Yes, you get a copy of Shadow Banished wine from this. Here are the effects. Drain Agility and Intelligence for 10 points for 2 minutes, but Night Eye for 4 minutes. You can see how that would be very useful for someone on guard duty. What on earth? Oh, hey, gold. Hammer! Nothing else of interest there, though. By the way, these imps will respawn, and if you attack one, it only they won't be hostile if you just leave. And the others won't fight for them. So, these imps are really a very good way of farming souls if you're going to be doing a lot of enchanting or have a lot of spare soul gems that you need to be filled up just for various reasons. Because that isn't here yet. Or maybe it's in a different place, I don't know. These chests will generally have very minor loot in them. They're really meant for you to store things. They're not really meant for you to get useful loot out of. Unless, you know, you put useful loot in, but you get my point. Still, you know how I am about loot. You've watched my Morrowind playthroughs, I'm sure. If you haven't, well, my Morrowind playthrough, not throughs. Using it as a plural is a bit misleading. Oh, torch! Did it kick off, though? Reminds me. Yeah, the lessons from the Knights of the Nine thing do seem to be permanent, by the way. I didn't find anything saying they weren't online, though, again, online can be rather unreliable. Ah, this is it! 2 Greys, Lenasan and Rinzi. Here lies the mysterious Lenasan, renowned master of writing and storyteller supreme. We get a buff from this. 10 points of Fortify Personality. 15 points of Fortify Mercantile, and 15 points of Fortify Speechcraft. By the way, about Umaril's Bane, it does not reduce Umaril's attributes by 20. It reduces them by 60. Here lies Rinzi, acclaimed archer and celebrated a confiado with Tamrielic ales. We honor him for his bravery and for his famous Daedric lava whiskey, discovered during his perilous expedition to Dagon's realm. You can only activate that once, though the other one does give you a 12-hour-long buff. But Daedric lava whiskey is basically a very powerful potion. You only get it once, but what it does is paralyze you for 10 seconds and cause you 1 point of fire damage for those 10 seconds. You also regain a total of 400 health over 20 seconds, while a Dremora Lord fights at your side. If you manage to get yourself killed while regenerating that much health, and with a Dremora Lord fighting, you're probably going in against something far above your level, I'll be blunt. Like, you are outmatched. I cannot wait to master Blade, because that ability really is good. And now we have Alchemical Brilliance. Now this will always spawn with an Apprentice Mortar and Pestle, a Novice Mortar and Pestle, a Novice Retort, and an Apprentice Alembic. I'll take that leak. I believe it also adds these items over here. Like a game at dinner, which is actually quite valuable as it's 200 money. A Petty Soldier I'm taking on General Principle. Various guides. And there doesn't seem to be anything else. How strange. Also, can I just say I really like how this place looks? Because I do. How the mana blooms are stocked? No. By the way, mana blooms will have 2 different drops. One for the pink one and one for the purple one. It's hard to tell which is which. Apologies. One of these is Liquor, which is pure restore magic, and the other is Ambrosia, which is pure restore health. They're only effect, but they're very light and they're very easy to find, so it's quite useful. But yeah, I flat out make better potions now. See how I can see the third effect now? That's because I am in the right place. Alright, let's look at these things, shall we? Bloodgrass has Burden. Cinnabar Polypore Red has Shield. That'll damage my personality, but also restore my agility. And more important is the shield, because I don't use my personality that much. Shield is really good, because it's flat out... Ah, shit, I'm in a bad moment. Extra armor, extra armor! Ooh, Ectoplasm can fortify Magicka. So can Columbine Root Pulp. Ooh. Ooh, shiny. If I need to get something done, that'll help a lot. And that lightens me up a bit. Do I have anything else with reflect damage? No. I think that's a fairly rare alchemical effect, so cup caps are actually really good. I had forgotten that they were good. I've forgotten a lot of things about this game, frankly. Cure paralysis. Yes, I'll make as much of that as I can. You guys remember how angry I've been at paralysis a lot of the time in this game. Ooh. If I mix vampire dust and... Oh, that'll just deal frost damage. I don't want frost damage. I want your silence. Damn it. I can make some poisons with the scales, but I don't really think that's viable. I don't want to use up my purge blood salts. I guess I could use up the redwort flowers. Yeah, that'd be a really nasty poison. Damage, magicka, and health. Alright. But yeah. You can see this actually works. It only works if you stand very close, though. And it's the only one of these that works. Which I think is kind of dumb, by the way, but whatever. I didn't make the game. It's all certainly an engine bug, though, because I can't think why they would put in non-functional items. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why they would put in non-functional items without, you know, it being a mistake. I have absolutely no interest in horse armor. That is a very infamous DLC. But I will kill some marauders. These marauders have heavy armor, which is valuable armor. Travel to stables, travel to stables, travel to stables, doop beep boop. Oh, good.
Hi.
A messenger just ran by me on a horse. Meanwhile, I'm picking mushrooms. And I can sprint without falling over. Ah, that's going to be so nice. That does remind me. Whoa, why is my weapon... Right, I got in a fight, didn't I? Damn it, brain. Oh! I should nap. Alright. Now, something I like to point out about leveling that I don't believe I mentioned when I leveled up twice with the during the Divine Crusader quest line. I don't want to hit the horse! I got the wolf! Take its 10 gold pelt. Hello, horse. Are these steel blue Entalomas? Yes, these have Restore Magicka as one of their attributes, so I want that, because that's very good for when I need to cast quickly. Did I see another one over here, or am I just crazy? No, but I saw... I guess I'll take the bone meal. I found pillaged mine!
Sorry, no time to talk.
Oh, the Blackwood Company. We'll be getting to them! That does explain why she was riding the black horse, though. The career for the black horse career, always ride black horses. Who the hell are you? Goodbye? Now I wonder, what's the Magicka efficiency on my heal major and minor wounds? 28 points for 7, so... That's 3, so 21 plus 1. Yeah, no, heal minor wounds is actually more Magicka efficient, but mid-battle I'd rather prefer to use heal major wounds just because of speed and all that. Speaking of which, what level am I? But I actually need to go back and have my thing... I need to go back and have my sword reset for a better sword. As you can see, I still deal quite a lot of damage, even with the enchantment nearly down.
Supposed to be impressed.
No, Mrs. Archer, I expect you to die. There's some very snazzy dwarven and steel. Ah! Press and hold attack while moving backwards. Alright, thank you, and good God! Did you see them arrows? We can't take the Carias yet. Alright. A Marauder Battle Mage and a Marauder Warlord. Oh boy, Warlords are basically boss characters. And is that an elven sword? You fucking whoop me! Elves! Alright, Elfin Longsword. How much is that in value? That is quite a bit of cash, actually. I'll repair my equipment. I'll drop these items on the ground because they should persist better then. Alright, Dwarven Cuirass and some good armor. They should persist a little better. Ah, the Shield of the True Horn. I think that's an enchanted item. No, it isn't. It's just unique. Pity. It's a steel shield, admittedly, but it looks neat. Lots of dead marauders, though. Lord Kelvin did not die easy, it seems. You just have a steel claymore for interesting items. Okay. Yeah, I should sell all these things. They're quite valuable and I need the coin after what I just did. I.e., buy a ton of upgrades. Huh, a fine iron battle axe. I think that's just a set spawn, so I guess you need a fine iron battle axe. Or actually, I think you can buy a blacksmith for this place to sell things.
What do you want? Farewell.
Hijalt. Like Hijalti Earlybeard? Nice! I like that reference. Hijalti Earlybeard was supposed to be one of the names of Talos or Tiber Septim, depending on who you ask. Yeah, Master of Marksman basically means you have a chance of activating a potion of paralysis every time you do something.
This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us.
Wasn't much of a risk.
Take this. It'll tell you all you need to know. As the newest master of the castle, I bid you welcome.
Yeah, you're essential, so you don't need to worry. Although, that reminds me. Oh, I don't have the magic for that. Right. Alright, let's read that little book. I believe this is the only one that actually makes you read the damn thing. Alright, how long is this? Quite a lot. Let's read it. Last Will and Testament. I, Lord Kelvin, son of Jarin, and a sworn knight of the True Horn, upon my death do hereby bequeath Battlehorn Castle and all her lands, dependent, and chattels to the bearer of this document. Such an unusual document requires some explanation. I resort to such measures out of desperation. I pen this while Battlehorn Castle lies besieged by a band of ruthless marauders, with little hope that any of us will survive. Besieged, I say, although this petty battle would not have even rated a footnote in the great days of the Knights of the True Horn. We have fallen on hard times indeed. I will entrust this document to my last faithful retainers, with instructions to destroy it in the last extremity, although I accept that I may provide the means for my murderers to legally take the lordship of Battlehorn Castle. So be it. To the new Lord of Battlehorn Castle, whoever you are, know you inherit a stronghold with a proud tradition. I mangled that sentence. Apologies. Battlehorn Castle was built by a remnant of the Knights of the True Horn who were exiled from our homeland of Laneland and Hammerfell. After a failed battle to dethrone Baron Shrike of Laneland, our leader, Lord Kane, ordered us to split up into as many small groups as possible until the time should come that he would recall us. My father was part of a group that settled here in Cyrodiil, and built Battlehorn Castle as a refuge while they waited for Lord Kane's message. A message that never arrived. Over the years, all the knights of our little band either gave up or passed on, all but one, my father Yarin. Since his untimely death, I have continued to hold Battlehorn Castle in the hope that someday we will hear from Lord Kane and our great exile will be at an end. I am afraid that the fortunes of Battlehorn Castle have fallen on hard times. What resources I had available, I devoted to maintain the castle itself. Its walls still stand strong, and its hearths still provide warmth. Sadly, this came at great cost, and many of the items within its walls had to be sold in order to meet the enormous payment such maintenance begets. If you find yourself with the means to restore Battlehorn Castle to its former glory, a friend of my father's named Nilfas Omelion still holds many of the castle accoutrements in storage and on account. All that is required is to repay the castle's debit to Nilfos. I'm certain he'll happily return the items. My final request for the new Lord of Battlehorn Castle is to continue to uphold the proud traditions of the Knights of the True Horn and to honor the memory of our brave service. Merchants Inn, Market District, Imperial City. Right! We're going, ladies and gents, so we can actually get this done, because this is actually a really good place to sell things.
By all means. I hope I can help.
Alright, you can only repair things right now, can't you? Oh, nice! I'm dreaming athletics now, so my rate of fatigue regeneration increased by 50%. I forgot about that. Can I use this bed? I forget. It's legal. I'll do it. Rest 1 hour. For a level up, strength, luck, and good God, that is an incredibly balanced level up. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. Man, endurance. I now can carry 11 pounds. Does that mean I can ship any more of these items? 40 pounds, so no. Oh my. Oh, I gave them to him. I swear I didn't want to do that? Alright, now I have 6 pounds to play with. Can I grab any of these items for 6 pounds? 45, 9, 27, 12, nope. Alright. Lord Kelvin, by the way, will always have a silver war axe, so... yeah. He also will always have those 2 marauders dead, which is pretty sweet, I'll be frank. Anyway. I want to set this up mostly so I have another place to sell my junk. 'Cause there's a lot of junk here, and, well, I need money! These houses are one of the big money sinks of the game, especially early on, because they do give some nice stuff. You saw what like Frostcrag Spire could do. There's nothing as absolutely amazing as Frostcrag Spire's only functioning alchemy buff in Battlehorn Castle, but there's stuff.
Allow me to extend my congratulations on your daring victory. I am at your service. I have everything you need to make the place more livable.
Smith
Here,
first.
take this list. If you need to get rid of something quickly, check out the copious coin purse.
Alright.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
First up, I have an enormous amount of junk I wish to sell you. Take my junk into yourself.
That's... you drive... Come back. You...
Let's read that upgrade list, because one of these should get me a trader in there. Blah, 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 blah. A maid! A barracks, interesting. Yeah, the wine cellar is actually really, really good. training room? I'm gonna buy the wine cellar because I know that sells things. It's a wine cellar after all.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I
that's
interest
not
you
actually
in?
how it works. Shush. Oh my! It's still too much money. I'm sorry.
Farewell.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna be making multiple trips to there and back to haul all of that enormous supply of shiny loot. If any of it despawns, I'm gonna be very angry. Alright, now how much space do I have? I have 5 pounds. Looks like one more trip should do it, although the Shield of True Horn I may put in the display case, maybe? No, so don't forget about it. I don't want to forget about these things after all. They do legitimately look cool, I'm not going to lie. The Shield of True Horn legitimately looks cool. And since it's so important... Yep. Nice and stable. I have a Carias, a longsword, and a chainmail Carias to deal with. I do have 5 pounds free. I could sell all these steel items, but they wouldn't really be worth the value, honestly. Also, a lot of the merchants here are novice and have high disposition towards you naturally, so they're very good for getting decent prices out of. It's really very useful indeed. I think... Emphasis on think, I'm not sure. Some of them may actually be the best in the game. Well, as it doesn't count as locked, oh. Oops. Right, that wasn't trespassing because... I don't believe any of these actually...
Whatever you...
What are your rumors?
Calendil runs a night. Goodbye.
Alright. Oh, right, that's why that one is illegal, because that's the one you get if you actually buy a room and you get given a key. Right. Well, we're waiting until 9. He should wake up around then. That's where most shopkeepers usually wake up. Apparently waking him up in the middle of the night is not a good way to achieve his services, but whatever. Oh. You're awake, I can see you're awake.
Whatever you... Good day.
Not awake enough to trade.
Whatever you... Bye.
Did he trade really late in the day or something, or am I going to have to run into an issue? Let's see if this does it.
Whatever you... Good day.
is somewhat problematic. I'll need to figure out how to fix this later. These are all weapons, so I can sell them at a weapon shop.
What can I... May I interest
Weapons
you
and
in
armor,
some of
but-
my fine wares?
Elven gear! Elves! Role-playing.
Enough. Farewell.
Perhaps a fast travel to Battlehorn will fix it, because I do want to deal with, you know, all of that loot. There's a lot of loot there, come on. How much spare weight do I have now? 17 pounds. I could strip off some steel. Just too much. I train up my repair a little. That'll do it. Let's see if the time of the fast travel helps fix up whatever the hell is wrong with that bugger. Watch it be because I woke him up in the middle of the night, so now he's pissed and won't trade with me. No, he's back! He's back!
Whatever you... What can I
I
interest
guess he
you
just
in?
trades really, really late at night. The weirdo. Your haggle is still set to the same, okay.
You got it. And farewell.
Alright. I could make another trip for all the steel, but honestly I don't feel like it. It'd probably be pretty boring too. Horse armor, no. Unearthing Marine's Razor, no. Find the Air, I don't want to continue with the main quest just yet. Because I want to build up at least one of the towns to full. I could go for the Siren's Deception. That'd be amusing. A Shadow over Hack Dirt might work. Separate at Birth could work. Yeah, let's go for the Siren's Deception. That sounds fun, at least. But first I need to go get my sword upgraded. Via the power of the Divines! So I believe at 13 to 15 is the incident where it upgrades. Excuse me. I just get in. Generally doesn't, but it can for some people.
Yes, Commander?
Let us go put my sword back. They should have 10 fire damage now. Yep. Sword upgrade. Next we'll be at 15. I really do like the fast travel. It makes things just so much easier. Let's go find this out.
Hello there. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water?
What'd he do?
Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain.
Go on.
The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it.
I can imagine.
Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own.
All right.
I like it here. People are very friendly. Much nicer than in the Imperial City.
I think it used to be a gang of thieves, if the pirate is to believe.
When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him.
Oh my.
No, it's not what you're thinking.
Oh, phew.
He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can.
Alright, what can you tell me about the
All I
game?
can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront.
Thank you,
Gogan
ma'am.
may be able to give you more information beyond that. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer. Always be on your guard.
I've killed Umaril the Unfeathered with a minus 60 tall stats. I think I'll be fine.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm in the right place. Can't get to Gogan, though. I bet he's too embarrassed to leave. Is there a back door? Nope. Well, I'm gonna have to wait until he comes out. Wonderful! It's a pity there's no way to say, hey, wife, I want to talk to your husband about the thing. Please open the door so I can talk to him about the thing. And both of us would know what the thing is.
Oh. Hello. Is there something I can do for you? My husband is down south in Anvil County, working the Valenwood line, hunting down bandits and smugglers.
Alright.
Take care.
I don't want to deal with the Benarius Manor quest, because among other things, it involves a lich. Oh, good, I can go in without breaking in now. Any good books? Shadow Banish Wine? No. Not surprised, honestly.
Hey, what do you want?
Um,
I swear that when I passed by Benarus Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velwyn Benarus will never sell that death trap.
That's one way to put it. What do you think of Anvil?
Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul. See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut.
Heh.
Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the flowing bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen
A Norwegian
walked
Imperial.
in
Interesting.
with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots.
Heh!
Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage.
Fair enough.
I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
Well, I've got a sword. That solves problems for me. You'd think admittedly the Divine Crusader going out to the slums would draw some attention, but gameplay and story segregation. Rather, storyline and storyline segregation. Alright, let's go to the Flowing Bowl.
Good to see you.
How goes it?
It's you. Hi.
What? Greetings to you.
I haven't seen you here before. Aw, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better.
You know, they're
I'll mark
supposed to
it
look
down on your
attractive,
map
but
just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget.
if you're female, they actually try and recruit you.
Trust me when I say we'll give you...
Also, they're supposed to look attractive, they really don't. I blame Oblivion's engine.
Good to see you. Hi.
You can't really make someone look attractive when they have a potato face. I'm sorry, you just can't. Sorry, I know they tried, but... Speaking of which, maybe I should stop in at Morvain's Peacemakers and see if there's anything interesting looking.
What can I do for you?
I mean, I'm really never going to...
Sounds like the Knights of the Nine. May I interest
Someone's
you in
out
some
of date,
of my
but yeah.
fine wares?
Honestly, at this point, the only thing that I could really use to add to my arsenal is a really high-quality bow. And
Farewell.
I'm just not that interested in archery in this game. Alright.
How do you do?
What time is it? 7:22. I might be able to get to these interesting ladies beforehand. It's still amuses me that they're basically trying to hit on someone blatantly wearing Paladin White Strake's equipment. Like, I know he's probably not that commonly known, but you think the, you know, giant holy symbol on my chest. You think this sort of outfit would be a bit of a hint? Apparently not. I have a sword upgrade, and I can either get them to turn in, or... Let's see if this actually works. Yep, that works. Doesn't quite capture the metal on meat sound I was aiming for, but close enough, I guess. Oh, there's something along the way. Fort Strand. Does it have any monsters in the external area? That's a chest! There's some good potions in it. Whoa, bandit! Oh, poison bandit! That's not a bow man! That can't be a bow man. They have boobs! That's a bow woman! Then again, mankind's general neutral, so whatever. They went flying! I'm strong! Oh, wow. A dwarven dagger and elven arrows. Elven arrows are when things start getting really valuable. Because overall, it's more profitable to kill bandits than it is marauders. Because while heavy armor is more valuable per item, per weight is the issue. And you'll find a lot more of the really good stuff, especially once you get to Mithril. And by the way, Mithril is not mentioned in any other game whatsoever, so I'm just going to conclude that the guys who wrote the drop tables for Skyrim were kind of drunk. And decided on the items for Skyrim. And not the good Michael Kirkbride, good God, is this man insane or a genius drunk, just... kind of drunk, you know? Unless I've done about an hour of in-game hiking. Gwaden Farm. They said around 11. Alright. 2 hours will take me to 10:30 in-game. Let's take a look around the place. Honestly, this does not look cozy at all, but whatever. I wonder if they're running to here and got stuck along the way, or... No, it's just 10:59. I mean, they've got some flax outside at least, and primrose. I think that's actually really useful. Also, the fact that she's literally named Signy Homewrecker is not very subtle, game. I mean, really. Signy Homewrecker? $11 in the evening, and it is 11 p.m.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Signy will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait.
They're aiming for sensual.
Now, we
didn't
can't
work.
have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table?
I'm afraid not, ma'am.
What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else? Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you?
Nope.
I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake.
Oh my god, he faked his wife's wedding ring. I forgot about that.
Okay, girls, we got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
That's a Khajiit. Sorry, ladies, but while you've got swords, and there's 3 of you, to 1 of me. Through round 1 is not enough.
You look upset that we...
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face.
So they were city
Ask
guard.
away. Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover.
I got using a
We've
sting.
been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger.
Nice.
You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence. But someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later.
Yep.
We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice.
Well, they started stabbing
if you
me.
ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well.
All right.
Here's the reward that I promised.
Thank you.
Don't spend all the money from the reward in one place.
Well, it's not actually that much by the scale I'm working at, but I'll try, I guess. I think Signy had an elven dagger, though. I just flop her, drag her along the ground in her face. Yeah. Oi, move! Oblivion's physics!
Sorry, can't talk right now.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later and end.
This lady carried a steel short sword. There's a steel dagger, but there should be a 3rd weapon. There it is. Wit Splinter! That was it. It was a special weapon. Wit Splinter. Drain intelligence, damage magicka. The implications amuse me lightly. Train my armor.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later.
Do they have any Shadow Banish wine? Cheap. Cheap. I'll take the alchemical ingredients and watch the entire table shift because of Oblivion's physics engine. Lots of cheap... Ah, no, so there's some Tamika's West Wheel, but that's still not very valuable. What's in their basement? Oh my, they were selling clothing and jewels. Oh my. Oakenhall family jewels, Oakenhall heirloom, Heinrich's pants. Wow. Wedding gift. The devs really went all out with the descriptions where you go, oh my god, these women. Sadly, you can't actually return any of these and make the members of the family go, oh, god damn it. The lusty Argonian... Really? The lusty Argonian maid? I'm not going to read that because I don't want my channel to be yelled at, frankly. Sweet cake, sweet roll. And I'm going to steal it. Someone has stolen their sweet roll. Also, the Paneros' prized Minotaur horn is actually really nice if you want to make something just out of Minotaur horn effects. It counts a different Minotaur horn. But it still does all the Minotaur horn effects, so it's really quite useful. You can't return it, though. It's a pity that you can't, honestly. Just because I just love to see how they react to, you know...
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Sure, I've looted the basement and stolen the valuable knife.
Can't talk right now.
Alright.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later.
Well... I think we'll leave it off here. We murdered some women who are using their wiles to trick men, and that ran headfirst into, hello, I am the Divine Crusader, as a problem. This, as you can imagine, was a very big problem for them. Because I'm all holy and shit, you know? So, next time, I think we'll do some more side quests, because I'm still a bit unconfident in my money. I'd like to have at least one of these completed. I do get paid a decent amount, I guess. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below or in the threads on Spacebattles and Sufficient Philosophy that will be linked in the description. For now, goodbye.